Oh shit. What what the hell? We're live, I guess. So it is the True Vapor Show. Yes, we are back at the normal time. Lord, I can't believe it, but we are back. It is show 116. When I switch back to the morning thing, the people just come out of the woodwork to be on the show. So again, I apologize for these long intros, but we're going to start it off with Mark. Mark, take it away.
What's up, everyone? Let's see. I have no idea what I'm vaping on. I just got too much shit laying around, so I'm just going to keep it really simple. The ball sack mod with the drop RDA, and I got some Hit That Cookie pistachio inside of there, and just a bunch of random stuff laying around. But yeah, that's all we're going to do. Just that one for today. That's it. Take it away.
Sweet. Well, I want to put it like this. This is possibly the disappointing ball sack mod. This could have been such a great thing, but I think there's going to be more issues than good. But yes, I'm on mine too. I got the serpent on mine because I tried some juice in this particular Addy, some s'mores from Hit That Cookie, and dude, it is blasted in that good stuff. Last but not least, also rocking the trusty boxer with the drop. Yes, there you go. Drop. Well, now focus and drop. Okay, anyway. And that, I got a little taste of New Orleans in there. Love that right there from Camelot. And that's all I'm vaping. Kind of the same way. I've got a ton of shit scattered out all over the place right now, but it is what it is. But yeah, so we are finally back. My little day stint is over. It's back to normal. Just started back to work last night. So yeah, we got a little catching up to do, I reckon. But so we had a good weekend. I know Andrew did his show last night. I wasn't able to catch it really, so I don't know if this is going to be a repeat discussion. Was you on the show last night, Mark?
No, I was sleeping.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, then you'll hear it from two different points of view then from what you heard last night. And I'm not just strictly talking about that, but I'm sure that'll be brought up. What else is going on? I'm trying to think in my head. Had a few things show up while I was gone. But one thing of interest right now, and I'm sure it's going to be the talk of the town majorly, is Brian's new RDA, the drop. So, at least 5 or 6 of us in Alabama were like the first to get our hands on it and sit there and mess with it. So, what's your first thoughts there about it, Mark?
So far, so good. I've got no complaints on it. Good airflow, good flavor, really easy to build on. Yeah. But yeah, and it comes with 2 style drip tips, and it actually comes with a drip tip that I like, the smaller drip tip. That's a little bit taller.
And not to sit here and do a whole review on this thing, but I can say this, and I want to say this right now. I actually think this is one of those RDAs that's going to revolutionize things for people that might have been kind of scared to drip or didn't want to fool with it. This has got to be by far, to me, on the market right now, one of the easiest ones to throw a build in and go about your business.
Yeah, because since the coils are right in the center, and the juice well's in the center, you can actually drip through the drip tip. And it's got a really deep juice well. I haven't over dripped yet on it. I'm surprised.
That is true. I have wore this thing out over the weekend and throughout the week, and no leaking. Airflow on it is like unreal, but it's. I don't even want to. I would rather everybody get one out there and then do the review on it, just so you don't sound like you're fanboy or just talking crap about it to get people to go buy it. I would love for people to go buy it and say, okay, now I'm gonna throw my review up on it. because then people would sit there and say, "Oh yeah, you're right. You're completely right about that." So
it is one of those RDAs, it seems, where you got to have the coils. Like each little movement you do with the coils changes the vape dramatically.
exactly.
You got to kind of have them like in a perfect position. But once you find that sweet spot, this thing is awesome.
Yeah. Still, though, to me, right now, by far the easiest one to build on. I don't know of anything else. I mean, and a lot of people think, well, hell, it's top post, all this and that. Dude, I think I had mine built in like under a minute while I was sitting in my hotel room. And it took longer for me to figure out how heavy I wanted to wick it opposed to what I was going to do with the coil situation.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can kind of leave your leads on it. You don't need to cut the leads. As long as they don't touch the juice well, you can leave your leads on there, which is nice.
Exactly. I'm not going to lie, I'm a TVC fanboy, and I can't wait to buy one. There you go. So, we lived through a very dramatic situation over the weekend. There was a hurricane that ripped through that we made it through. I cannot believe we're still sitting here talking to y'all after that major event.
There was no hurricane.
We were very scared for our lives. We were holding on to like pillars while the water was flowing through. We had to be rescued. It was tough. Yeah. Anyway, y'all know that's a bunch of bullshit because that was the weakest hurricane we'd ever seen in our life. So,
like the town itself made it seem like it was going to be a big hurricane. Like if you go to Walmart, people were like running through the aisles, just like grabbing shit. And I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be real. And like everything closed down. Walmart closed. Walmart never closes.
Yeah.
We assumed it was going to be something big.
It was pretty non-eventful thing happening, even though I guess it's good that people heeded the warning to say, hey, it could possibly get bad, and they were taking care of their shit. But and I don't know, because I'm kind of a weatherly person. I like to get out when it's storming and stuff. It's always fascinated me a little bit. But I thought, how cool would it be? I don't want this to be like crazy, but it would have been pretty awesome because that'd have been my first actual hurricane to ride out. It would have been cool to see a little bit more than what happened, but hey, it is what it is. I know it probably could have went completely the other way and shit have got so nasty we would have been down there crying and begging to get out of there. But
no.
But on top of that, I think I was probably one of the first casualties out of the bunch. If you kept up with any of the Facebook shit or anything like that. So when I left out of here Friday morning, get down the road, felt a little throbbing going on in the back of my mouth, and I was like, oh shit, I've got something going on with the tooth. I was about to turn around and say, maybe I'll just cancel this weekend, but the pain subsided a little bit, so I kept pushing on, so to hell with it. By the time I got there, I was more nervous about something going on with that than any storm could throw up in my face, because if there's one thing that I hate is something going on with my damn tooth. So I had to miss out on dinner for the first night with the group. I went back to the hotel room and just chilled. But then when everybody got back to the hotel that night, I kind of hung out, chilled out, had a decent time. But I was a little limited on what I could do this weekend because I didn't always quite feel up to it. So
a big ass guy like you, and the thing that puts you down is a fucking tooth.
That does suck too, because I missed out on a couple of good events, and I think the biggest one that I missed out on that I really wanted to be a part of was Andrew took everybody to the range to let them get their first time in on shooting.
Oh, this wasn't a range. It was just a random field.
Well, I was trying to make it sound a little bit more appropriate.
My bad.
But that is something I really wanted to be a part of right there. But they went on a Sunday, probably midday, a little afternoonish in that area, and I had to be back at least by Sunday night because I had a dentist appointment scheduled for early Monday morning to get in. So instead of just driving all through the night, I made the decision to go ahead and leave by the time they left out to go. So I was kind of like, shit. So it was kind of a sucky drive home knowing that they were down there doing their thing. Because for a few of them, that was probably the very first time they'd ever shot a gun, and that would have been fun to be with somebody there to experience that, because I've been involved with that for so much of my life now. But so I had to see a little behind the scenes video and a few pics. That's all I could get out of it. But I heard they had an awesome time with that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. First off, I was shocked because I didn't know you could just go into Walmart and you didn't need anything to buy bullets. Like, you could just walk up, you're like, I'll take that pack, that box, and that box. You don't need a gun license or anything. I'm like, wow, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Got a shitload of ammo, and then we had, like, Andrew and his buddy had a few guns. I think it was, what, AK-47, 12 gauge.
Yeah, 12 gauge, AR-15. They had a 9mm. I think there was a few other things he had down there too. But yeah.
After shooting a 12 gauge, like after the third shot, holy shit, my shoulder, I thought I like dislocated it. That thing hurts, man, to shoot. Woo!
It was pretty funny to see Mark actually holding a shotgun. So again, in pictures only, but I don't know. Andrew's very sufficient in guns, so I knew that, you know, they do pretty good learning with Andrew down there. So, but they all had a great time. So, man, the turnout for this thing though was pretty unreal. At first, it was looking pretty scary. Mike and Phenom, which were both flying in from New York. Good Lord, they probably had the worst bit of anything. They got held up in New York. Well, no, not New York. They got held up in Charlotte, North Carolina for, I think, almost 7 hours of a delay with all kind of crap. And I'm certain you'll probably hear more better, but they were supposed to initially have been there like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and didn't get there till roughly, it was like almost 9:30 that night. Of course, I was at the hotel room. I'd actually walked down to the parking lot and was just down there vaping a minute. Everybody else was at dinner when those two pulled up. So we hung out for just a little bit, and then everybody started eventually rolling. All in all,
is that your feed that did that, or is that just my side?
What happened?
It stopped, and then your lips were not synced with your audio. Maybe it was just me.
Yeah, everything on my side seems to be good, but that doesn't mean.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to reload.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to go solo for a minute. E2's been playing its funny games with everybody. It froze, yeah. Okay, this is great. So, am I still froze, or are we good now? Somebody give me a heads up. Yeah, they're saying in chat that it wasn't you, Mark. It was ST. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it got all weird.
Okay. Do I look better now? Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like stopped. I'm like, what the hell?
Clint said there was a skip in the feed. Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep rolling along with it. YouTube's been playing its games as always. But,
yeah, Mr. Clint and his lovely girlfriend were hanging out with us the entire trip too. It was a lot of fun. They were there last year too. They were there both years, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike, I see you out there. Actually, I need you in here. Actually, Mike is sick right now, so I'm not going to give him any shit. I know he got a cold from all this.
Sick? What the hell? Everybody's people getting sick and having all these issues. You had your issue. Mike's sick.
Yeah, Mike got a cold or something like that, I think, when he got back. So,
oh Man.
Yeah, that's right. Mike's live feed did the same thing yesterday. Yeah, his kind of got wonky for a minute. So, and that's the only reason why I knew he was sick, because he was on there talking about how he wasn't feeling good. Any new devices from Alabama? Come on now. We went to Andrew's shop. All Andrew sells is like little spitter batteries and beginner shit. He's scared to sell any big boy stuff. So
we did get the new, what is it, the Paladine or whatever, RDA?
Yes, we did get this right here.
There you go.
So that is Jim Sharon's new RDA. So I picked up this. Of course, we all got our drops with our little names at the top.
Now, is that the defective one or is that the good one?
That's the defective one. This is the one that just showed up yesterday. So, and Daniel, of all people, flew over from freaking Portugal to come hang out in Alabama, which still kind of trips me out. Daniel handed me an Aura to check out, so got a gold one to mess with. So that was pretty cool of him.
Oh, wow, I never seen the retail packaging. That's nice.
Yeah, that is cool. What else? Juice.
Whoa. Oh, there we go.
Oh, freaking loving. I probably got my favorites a little bit more than others, but I'm not going to reveal all that just yet. Oh, you got to love that. Hit that cookie right there. Got all three of them. So I've been working at those. And two, I will say this, and it's only on Mark's recommendation, even though I was going to do it regardless, but he did make mention, so I tried it. I didn't know if the s'mores was going to be up my alley because of the chocolate taste, because I'm not a huge person with chocolate and vaping. This one is spot on. This one is good.
Yeah, it's not too chocolatey. Like, it's not like all chocolate.
Yeah, so that's why I ran it. I wanted to run it in an RTA, and dude, it's been awesome in this. But juices I picked up. So of course, Jim Sharon, even the one I showed you, and then of course hooked me up more on the reserves, and then he's got another new one there.
I just want to make it very clear that I did not get a gift bag. All the gift bags were taken by the time I grabbed one, so I didn't get one.
Yes, Jim brought us gift bags for some of the folks that he knew was going to be there. So he brought everybody an RDA, a few bottles of juice, and for out of all freaking times, Mark decides not to come to the back room in Andrew's shop where everything's set up at, and they're all sitting right there. So he assumed, I guess, that everybody got their shit, and there was a few extra bags, so he packed them back up and took them back with him. What else? Real quick.
I tried this, and I've been wanting to try this because I thought Andrew was just promoting it just to promote it. I thought it probably didn't taste good at all, but this, whatever it's called, what is it called?
This one?
Vape Stash.
This one?
Yeah, this custard, man. This shit actually is really good. I'm surprised. It's really, really, really good.
I got the strawberry milk one. I haven't even broke the seal on it yet. Again, I've been vaping this week, but I haven't been like fully back 100%. I'm into it. So a lot of juices I haven't even broke open yet. I got the full line right here, which I haven't even tried any of this yet, of the heavyweight. Hint, that, again, I thought Andrew was supposed to have had this to me like 3 years ago, but we'll just leave it like that. I'm messing with you, by the way, Andrew, if you're watching. What else? There was one other.
I wouldn't. Mitch asked if this was better than Royal. I'm not going to say it's better than Royal. It's just completely different. It's like this is more of a sweeter custard.
Oh yeah.
Royal's not really. I don't think Royal's that sweet. So if you're into the sweeter custards, you'll like this one.
I have to say too, that kind of goes for pretty much any custard. There hasn't been a custard yet that I have found that you can match up with Royals. because Royals is on a different level compared to everybody else.
Yep.
So
this is more along the lines of Vapetasia, Killer Custard, and like the holy shit, the Camelot. There we go. It's more like on the sweeter side.
Yeah, definitely not the same. Mike said his heavyweight is still in the mouth. Damn, you've been waiting a long time on that. Well, maybe I just need to go and send this up to you, and so you can get a little quicker now.
Is it better than Killer? Oh, I don't know. It's on the same. I'm gonna say it's the same. Like not the same flavor wise, but I would rank them about the same. I say definitely try if you like custard, definitely try it. Yeah. I was shocked how good it was.
Dude, so there's like a lot of smaller things going on here. What, man, my desk is freaking wrecked right now. Did you get these in, Mark? Or have you even bothered looking at them yet?
Yep. I haven't looked at them yet, though, because more than likely it's going to be a disappointment.
It's a single coil RTA from Coil Master. It just seems like the more smaller things. Even me and Mark were just talking about this. This is the new Siren from DigiFlavor, the Siren 2. It's more cool. It looks cool. This one definitely looks cool.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the Coil Master one is a disappointment because it's a single coil. I'm saying it's a disappointment because most of the atomizers Coil Master's been putting out have just been really basic disappointments. Like it's stuff that has been put out like a year ago or so.
Yeah.
That's why all their stuff's been disappointing. I think they should stick to making vaping tools and accessories rather than trying to get into the atomizer market because they're not doing too well.
Yep. Oh, what's up, Tom? There's my lawyer. Again, me and my lawyer spent the weekend together in our room. We discussed many of legal topics. I think I actually put him to sleep because we were discussing a law case back from the day, but I won't bore y'all with that right now. But Tom did get a charging cable out of me that I'll expect back on our next venture, wherever we go to again. But don't you hate that? I'll walk through our room right before I left out to make sure I had everything, which it's very minor. It's just a little charging cable, but it's like, okay, I got everything here. And then sure enough, I did still forget something. But
that's how it was in Vegas. I double-checked everything, and I left a fucking $75 Apple power block there. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
That was a pretty expensive little adapter.
Wow. I got to put, this is probably not the best one to show because I've been vaping this juice a little bit, but if y'all want to see that deck real quick on the drop, yeah, there you go. Nice and juiced. Look at all the wicking you can do on that thing.
Holy shit, it has a juice well.
What does?
The drop.
Oh, yeah, it does. Damn, it does. I just figured that out. Maybe I would have put some more juice in there.
I didn't realize it.
Everybody's going to be like, man, y'all are just fronting on this shit. But I have to say this, too. I forget. I think it was Mark. The other day we were FaceTiming. And we talked for a little while on the phone, and I kept on vaping on that thing, and never was dripping, putting anything. I realized, holy crap! If you saturate it pretty good, dude, you can go for a pretty freaking long time without having to drop on that stuff again.
Yep.
Drip. Excuse me, I said drop. Hell, everything's gonna be drop now.
Droppity drop.
So.
I was lucky enough to have Brian build mine because I was complaining so much that he didn't put a build on it. He finally shut me up and put a build on it.
Again, though, let's make this perfectly clear. We weren't close to any puff vape shops.
Nope.
And so Mark couldn't have his build put in. He did try to walk around the lobby to get a lot of us to put it in, but we kind of shoot him off. And I think Brian finally... And that was just because Brian needed some more exposure for it. So,
how the hell are you going to bring an RDA to kind of show it off and not put a build in it for somebody to use it? If I'm going to hand you an RDA and say, here, vape this, and
that is true.
Better put a build in that thing. Shit.
That is true. But Hopefully he's not watching right now, but I gotta say though, friend or not, which Brian is an awesome good friend, he really got a good one right here. So again, like I said, I will back it up all day long. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how hard I can get trolled on it. This is one that y'all just need to get without even hearing any reviews on it yet, and then let the folks do the review. So
if you guys watched the last video I did yesterday, you guys might have noticed my beautiful looking nails. I did have them done in Alabama. Thank you.
wow, you did, didn't you?
Yep, I did that for you guys.
Is that like a first that you ever went and had a manicure done?
Very first in my life, yes. It's actually not bad.
And of all places, you did it in Alabama.
It's not as gay as I would think. It's actually kind of nice. My nails look beautiful now.
ST, what's your thoughts on the smoke cloud beast tank? Well, I don't have a smoke cloud beast tank, so I've got a lot of different thoughts right now.
And my new water bottle that I purchased for the shows will be
holy crap.
I'll fill this up tonight. I'll start using this on this show.
He loves that thing too right there.
I do love it.
He loves that. Do you have the smoke cloud beast tank, Mark?
The smoke beast tank? Smoke cloud? What? Who?
This is what Raven Shadow Vapes.
Oh, the smoke cloud beast. Yeah. The cloud beast is the biggest one, I think, right?
I don't really have any. I think the only freaking tank I've got from smoke is the the V8. It's the only one I've got.
Yeah, that's Raven. That's one of the older ones. You could check back on our videos. Everyone did review that one. That was bigger. Like that was like the V12, I think it was called.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
I don't remember exactly what I thought about it because I don't know. It's been a while, so.
Oh, is there? Well, you're getting a lot of people chime in. Cloud Beast sucks. Lots of cloud, but no flavor. Now, I will say this, and I know from other people that have used both, but to me, one of the best high wattage sub-ohm tanks has got to be the Blazer 200.
Yep.
I mean, flavor on that one's good, and dude, you can crank so much wattage. It's like unnecessary wattage that you're cranking to it, but you can take it to no end.
I was using it all weekend until someone put hot sauce in my goddamn tank.
There we go.
I'm not too sure who did it yet. I'm gonna eventually find out, but I cleaned it out the next day and put a new coil in there. But yeah, there was hot sauce in there.
All right, think about this. Think about this, Mark. And I'm not going to give any names, but out of the few of us, who do you think out of that bunch would have done it? Who do you think?
Brian, Phenom, or there's a third party there. I don't know. Brian or Phenom. Those are the two that are under investigation. Or Andrew. Those are the three under investigation. And it wasn't filled like all the way up. They only put like a drop or two in there. But when you put it to your mouth, you could actually feel the burn. And then when you vaped it, it was disgusting. And then Clint, I don't think Clint would have done it, but he's looking kind of suspicious in the chat.
I kind of think it's going to be one of the three that you mentioned. And if it was me, I think I'd have my suspect. But I'm going to let you do your own detective work. I'm not here to do that for you. So, yeah, that was pretty funny, though. We're all standing outside, a hurricane just blasting, us fucking holding on for dear life. And Mark takes him a nice pull off of his little Blazer, and he thought he was eating barbecue or something. At ST Reagan, how did Mike Vapes come out with a new liquid line post?
I don't think he came out with the juice line. I think the company that makes it came out with the juice line.
Yeah,
that's how it happened.
You'll have to.
I don't think he has a DIY like factory in his basement, so I don't think he actually made it.
Yeah, the only person I know that does liquid like in their basement in the bathtub, isn't it Brian?
Yeah, Brian. Now Brian makes his out of the basement. There's a big difference there. You see a new TVC Elite drop, then you can start asking questions.
We love you, Brian. But anyway, oh gosh, Tom wants to know, for God's sake, who talks about hot sauce more than e-liquid? Yeah, I mean, Mark was, God, he kept on and on about that one that night for a while. So, you didn't enjoy the flavor combo that you had going there?
My lips were burning. My tongue was burning. I gave the charity. She tried it. Her lips were burning. So whoever did it got a little bit on the drip tip too. They were a little shaky. So I got to find someone who's shaky, doesn't have a steady arm.
At some point too, again, God, I don't know how many times we can go to these events, where we're doing, and I never get enough on video, which I really didn't get much this time because I wasn't even really feeling up to it, other than when I did feel good, I didn't want to waste my time videoing. So I did get like about a 2 or 3 minute little video that I'll post sooner or later, and I'll just post it. It'll just be raw footage. But it's got me filming Mark while we're outside, while part of the little miniature hurricane's roaring through, and you can watch him run out in the rain and come back in. So, what else is happening? Chris said it was Daniel. Oh, Daniel put the hot sauce. No, I don't think Daniel would.
No, I don't think Daniel would have done that.
Daniel wouldn't stoop to that one right there.
I'm Brian or Andrew, definitely.
I will say this about Daniel. I will definitely say this about him. We stepped out in front of the shop Saturday right before the first bands of the storm started rolling in. So this was kind of later on in the afternoon. And it was starting to get a little windy outside. Daniel brought out his little drone, his Mavic, and started flying that thing around the shop. And I got to say, that little joker knows how to fly a drone now. He's pretty damn good with that thing, but it was pretty awesome, some of the footage he got right there in front of the shop. And I think he was trying to do some little time lapses of the clouds that were rolling in, but he is pretty good with that thing.
He recorded some of the gun shooting.
Yeah.
It would look awesome. It looked like a video game. It was so cool looking.
There you go. Brian did it. He wanted you vaping the drop. That was what kind of tripped me out this weekend. We all received ours when? Friday, I think.
Yeah, right when he came in.
Yeah, that's right. When he got there, we got him. Everybody had started throwing builds in and this and that. And Mark didn't have his done until he almost left. So it kind of surprised me a little bit that he went as long as what he did.
Dude, I had all my atomizers pre-built from home. I was ready to go. I'm not gonna. He has to give me that atomizer with a build in it. That's just how it is. I'm not gonna treat him any special.
There's stipulations.
It's going in the suitcase.
Stipulations here, man. So y'all got to do a little bit more than everybody else. So y'all got to experience a boat ride. What you did?
Boat ride was awesome. Clint and Chat hooked us up with a company. I don't know if it was his father-in-law or what it was, but it was probably like one of the coolest things we did on the vacation. The Airboat, man, that was badass. That was fun. A lot of fun. And
we all thought at the very beginning that was going to be the worst point of the trip for you, was being on that boat. We figured you were just going to trip out.
Because I pictured like a really slow boat ride going through like hot, swampy waters and being hot, but it was the exact opposite. It was like a fast boat ride just shooting through like grass and all kinds of shit. It was crazy. It was awesome.
Yep.
Loved it.
Definitely, if you go check out, I guess a lot of the lounge and the vape team on Facebook, you'll see a lot of pics from that event.
Yep.
And then y'all did the Gator Farm. Didn't you, wasn't there like some sideshow where you wrestled an alligator or something like that?
No, that wasn't me. That was Mike.
Oh, okay.
No, a little like, we just went to a gator farm, I think, what was it, Sunday? Or Monday or Tuesday? Monday. Monday,
yeah. It was Monday, y'all went.
And it was pretty cool. Nothing compared to boating and shooting guns, of course, but
ST or Mark, did you two guys make some RTA or mod or something, or is there plans for in the future? Do we have to say no comment to that one?
I just say no. I ain't got nothing made, but
we did have a joint effort thing going there for a little while, but we couldn't get our shit together. So no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm probably, my mind can't stay focused in that long enough. I'd rather the experts do it and me enjoy what they make. So
actually, I'll be honest with you. The drop actually is a collaboration between me and Brian.
There we go.
At the very end of it, I told him, you know what? I'll let you take this one. So I let him have it. And he wanted to put my logo on there, but I told him no. So yeah, it's just going to be all him. Thank you.
Wow. He doesn't even have his logo on there other than that would have been real generous, but
that could be a good rumor to float around the internet.
Oh Lordy. I will say this though. There's ideas I could give for something, but basically again it would just be all the stuff that I like out of something, and it just, I don't know. I guess that's pretty much how they all go. I guess I don't have the thought process to sit here and think, oh man, if you elevate this a little bit and do a little of this and tweak that a little bit, you know, you'll have the best performance out of it. My mind won't stay focused long enough to do that. So, ST, have you talked to Darryl? Question for vape. No, I have not talked to Darryl since, wow, I got to say it was just a little after Christmas, last Christmas. He's doing good, but we've he's taken on some different ventures in his life right now, which is keeping him pretty busy. So I haven't had the chance to really talk with him. Actually, I was trying to get him on the 100th episode. I was going to bring some of the older folks back and have like a little reunion type thing. I did text him, but he was tied up. So, but appreciate you asking there. Darryl's a good guy. Mark heard about the Kayfun 25 millimeter.
I've heard about it. Oh, wait, I have it.
Wow, that was a good one.
The Prime, right? Is that what we're talking about? This is 25. Let me measure it just to be certain here. I think I'm wrong, though. I don't think this is the one. I'm going to double check that. It's ain't 25. Is it 25? No, it's not. It's 22. What is this?
That's what I say.
Is it the Kayfun? Yeah, it's the Kayfun. Never mind. All right. Completely different thing. Never mind. I'm still kind of lost. I just got back. My brain's catching up.
Hold on now. The Kayfun's going to have a 25 millimeter?
Yep.
Why so big for something that's supposed to be more of a MTL product?
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think they're going to open up the airflow. I don't know. I have no clue.
Gotcha. Take it away.
Vape amp? I'm not even aware of that one, Michael. I did get the Athena squonker. Haven't used it yet, but this thing looks pretty nice. I love the lock button on here. Pretty awesome.
This one from Geek Vape.
Yeah. I wonder why they called it the Athena, but
they're running out of names.
Here it is. Nice looking box. Both the doors come off. Comes with a super soft bottle and a regular bottle and an RDA. Ooh, looks nice. But this lock button right here, this is awesome.
Is that RDA like strictly for that box pretty much, or?
It's a hostless dual coil. No, I think this is a regular. Let me just confirm this because I could be wrong, but I think it's a regular RDA. It is. Wait a minute. Is that a 510 connection? Hold on. Doesn't. Yeah, it's a regular RDA.
Okay. Basardo and Dimitri did a video about the Kayfun 25. Okay.
Oh, did they? Damn.
It just seems odd for them to go with that that large of a body for something that's, you know, based to be more of a mouth to lung, you know, unless they're trying to venture in more of a direct lung type thing. But
I don't know. It'd be awesome if they put out like a cloud, like a really big airflow Kayfun.
That would be kind of cool. With
Yeah.
it is, nice as a machine stuff. I'm trying to keep up here real quick. How's the RTA? Can we see the deck? Which one are you talking about, Michael?
Oh, on the whatchamacallit? Hold on. I'll engage my other camera. Other camera, engage.
Let me engage to present him.
Let's focus there. There you go. So that is the build deck on the Athena RDA. And then here's the mod itself. This is the lock button right here, which I think is awesome idea. Nice large button.
Does it feel cheap at all, though?
No, it's aluminum. Feels like a nice box. Looks nice on the inside.
Okay.
Comes in 2 different types of bottles.
Nice.
And yeah, that's the Athena.
Bottle's pretty easy to. Oh, they got the magnet post on that, don't they? Hold on. What was I looking at there?
Where the hell is the magnet?
Yeah, it is. There's a little post right there by the bottle where it sits in for a magnet. Yep. Pretty cool.
Son of a bitch. I am very excited to try this atomizer simply because the airflow looks pretty interesting. The Zeus.
Dang, I seen y'all got that too. Everybody's been starting to post pics. I wonder, that thing looks pretty cool.
Boom, boom. Wow. I'm assuming these little fins are the airflow. And I believe it's a single coil.
Yeah.
Judging from those wick channels, you could build a pretty big coil in there. So it's top airflow, and I assume the airflow comes in like through here. Look at those beautiful nails, man.
Oh my God.
God, that is beautiful.
What have you got? Shellac on them or something?
That is a nail conditioner.
Oh my God. Well, you might as well paint them while you're at it too.
It just makes everything look so much better. But yeah, that looks pretty exciting.
Dude, that thing, I just like the brushed look to it. That thing.
Yeah, this is, what is it? Brushed, what is it called? I forgot. The Russian 91% and everything else had this look.
I mean, it looks like, almost looks like an RDA that was kind of like stretched and with some glass put on it.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. Love the way this thing looks. What else? Other new stuff? I got so much new stuff here, but oh man, it's all in boxes, and I don't even want to come back home after seeing all this crap I got.
Ooh, I almost ended that stream.
Good job.
Almost hit the wrong button. There we go.
This is not clear nail polish, thank you. This is conditioner, thank you.
Take it away, Tom. Tell them what's up.
I was going to paint them a color, but the deal was if Brian painted his, I would paint mine, but he didn't paint them, so I'm like, all right, I'm not doing it then.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Who else? What's going on, Charity? It was pretty cool. We didn't Phenom kept up with his duties this weekend, so we didn't have to feed or do any babysitting. That was pretty awesome.
Do we have a sample of the Dual 2700? It looks like the Gen 3. We do not. But Mike usually gets Wismec stuff pretty quick. He might have a. He might.
Yeah.
I don't think Wismec likes me too much.
Let's see. Well, Michael says they're beautiful. So there you go. You got one person that's going to like your little nails.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I agree with Tom. Tom says call it whatever makes you feel better. It's clear nail polish.
It is clear nail polish. But still, she said conditioner, so I'm going with conditioner.
I can't believe. Well, that was wasn't that the shop that's like connected to Heavies?
Yep.
Okay.
You got us all like a deal if we all went and got it done.
Because I realized that he was taking a few pics in there, and I guess they didn't care about vaping in there because I was saying he was.
Yeah, it was because they were technically closed and nobody else was in there.
Oh, I got you.
They didn't mind a few like puffs pass through, but
Gotcha.
And out of all the people I would think get their nails done, they didn't. I thought Mike and Phenom would be like front and center to get it done, especially Phenom, but they didn't get their nails done.
Well, I kind of understand with Phenom because Phenom, the people who normally come to him, he doesn't have to go to the place to have it done. So he was feeling a little out of his element with that one, but it's all good. Any other? Yeah, other than that, we had a great time down there. Other than some minor setbacks here and there, but
except for Brian blowing us off. I am going to mention that too.
Well, take it away. Let's get a pre-show because I know we'll have a better one tonight of y'all going at it. But how did he blow you off?
He was supposed to be there Thursday in New Orleans to hang out with me, Angela, and Amy as a family.
That is true.
He blew us off. I was stuck with the two wives walking around New Orleans, and yeah.
Very true.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
I cannot believe that when and even on top of that, he missed his second flight Friday morning coming.
Apparently, his flights were all messed up. This boy cannot function on his own. He needs Amy. If Amy's not there, he always complains about me with Angela. He's worse. If Amy's not there, he can't even go to the bathroom by himself. Bad. Real bad.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, he did. I think he woke up late or something like that on Friday, so he missed his second flight. And then apparently coming back home, he was about to have his flight situation jacked up once again. But apparently they got it fixed in the airport where they got to fly back on the same flight. But didn't you say that they had just basically thought that he never came in the first place and canceled his return flight?
It was a huge mess. He will fuck something up, I tell you.
So, but
late or not coming up to your flight in time or this or that, man. Oh.
Bad. Well, I have to say this because this was the first time for meeting Amy in person, which was very delightful. We had a fun time. She's a very fun person to cut up with. I kind of knew she would be, though, just from what I've seen off the screen, but she's very energetic. She's probably the one I'm going to go ahead and venture to say this because I know how our general crowd is. She could probably get disliked very quick because she's so outgoing and wants to stay on the move all the time doing something to where we would just kind of like to hang back at the shop or chill or something. She wasn't going to allow that to happen. She wants to keep chugging along, which no problem with that at all, but she's kind of different a little bit from what we would normally be doing.
If she actually worked at her YouTube channel, she has a YouTube channel called Amy Relish. If she actually worked at it, I guarantee you she can pass up Brian. No time flat.
Well, I think she's going to put a little vlog maybe together. I think I've heard some talk about that, so she might be having that on her channel. But
yeah, she is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but if you like Brian's personality, you're going to love it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think if there was anybody else. That was that was the only person out of the bunch I had not physically met face to face. Everybody else that showed up, and there's a long list of folks that showed up. So I'm not even going to sit there and try to name everybody because I know I'll wind up missing somebody. But there was a lot of folks there. There was a lot of folks there, but the actual people that just kind of come from the outside, just to hang a little bit, that was probably on the lesser side this time. And I think a lot of that was due to there were concerns that the storm might be more than what it was going to be. So, man, we wound up doing all the big activities we were going to do at the shop, kind of got them in and out quick on Saturday afternoon. And then
I left too.
Yeah,
he left a few hours early.
Yeah, he left early.
Because people were like, when I went to Walmart, people were making this storm a big deal, and all the businesses were closed. I'm like, holy shit! I am not getting stuck at the shop when there's a hurricane. I'd rather be in the hotel. So,
yeah.
And Amy and Angela went back to the hotel.
So we eventually, oh God, I can't remember. It was, dude, it was way early that we left the shop. I mean, it was before 6. I think it was shut down. So we went back to the hotel, and then, wow, we just all hung out in the lobby and outside till almost 2 in the morning. So,
Yep.
oh, there is one other person there that I had not met face to face. Yes, I did. I can't say that. I was going to say, golly, Brett. Yeah, Brett, right?
I didn't know who Brett was till like the very end. I just thought he was like a normal dude that came and hung out.
Well, and the thing about that is that I've met Brett at 2 different events. I met him for the first time in Detroit, and then we, I think, just shook hands while we were out in Vegas. But he showed up, and we actually kind of hung out. We got to talking for a while off to the side, and then I actually asked him if he wanted to come back with us and hang because he was getting ready to drive home. He lived a few hours away, and hell, he wound up staying the night there. So because he was there so late, but it was cool. Cloudy Vapor, that's who we're talking about, by the way. So the guy that does a lot of the sponsoring for the vape team. So he's a real cool dude. I'm not sure about it. I think I'd pretty much met everybody else. So, like I said, there was a whole lot of folks there. We probably had more people in the lobby back at the hotel than we actually had at the shop. So,
yeah, it was
pretty crazy.
Nice little party at the hotel.
Yep. So, is there anything out of the ordinary that's going to be going on for Sunday night, or are you just going to let the show go? Right? You don't have had enough of it.
We're just going to do a recap. Hopefully, I might play some of the video clips I took on Sunday. I don't know yet.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I might play some videos, show some photos, and I don't know if we talked about Alabama on this show and tonight on the vape team, then we might not talk about it Sunday because people don't want to hear about it 3 times in a row. So
exactly, you start pushing something.
I'll just play some quick video clips, and then we'll do the usual BS.
The usual back to work stuff.
Yep.
Did you get anything exciting while you were gone? Like that one thing that was like, holy crap, I can't believe I got this.
No, that didn't come yet. I should be having the 528 customs mods. I was hoping end of this week, but it looks like next week. But I mean, I got like Geek Vape has come out with a lot of stuff. Geek Vape, Pigeon Flavor, Vaporesso. I got a stack of stuff here. I got to start reviewing, and nothing really like exciting.
Yeah.
No, my exciting stuff should be coming like next week.
And your new box mod will be coming out here pretty soon, right? The one that's supposed to be secret. Cool. Y'all don't say anything about that. Just keep it hush hush for right now. But
it'll be a video. I can feel it.
Oh my God! Tom got a cold too.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Asdruka B. I have not reviewed the aura yet. I have talked to Daniel about that, and it's all in the works, buddy. Relax. I know you're hunting me down every live show to ask me that question, but it's coming, baby. It's coming.
I did notice that Rip threw a video up of it yesterday.
Yep, he sure did. See, right when you think a product is over and done, then it resurfaces. So Rip did it yesterday. It's like, whew, it's back again, and it's like brand new again. And then once you think something's going to die, bam, then Fagan does a review, and it's back again, and everyone's excited. So.
And normally, I think Mark's way of thinking was kind of like how Rip did his. You know, you thought maybe that things had died out and you're waiting for the next product to come out. Well, then Rip reinforced it. Well, actually, he kind of stole the thunder from Mark. I mean, I know more people view Mark than Rip, but it just.
I told Rip I was going to do it yesterday, and the son of a bitch comes out and does it. So.
He got a little worried about it, so but that's understandable there.
My thunder.
But yeah, I'm curious to build on that one too. I've got to get mine into play here and see what's up with that. Rip, I think, stated that's probably one of his greatest of 2017.
Another one of 2017.
But this is not anything towards Daniel, and it happens to be one of his products. But it seems like a lot of products that he gets is
2017.
Yeah, it's always. I wish he would keep that portion out of the mouth of like, this is the best, this is the best. You know, let's get through 2017 and then look back and say, hey.
Yeah, I could have sworn there was 2 other products that he said were best in 2017.
Yeah, well, I felt like I've heard more than that, but
could be.
Yeah, it's getting to be kind of a trendy thing though for everybody to say, hey, this is the best of such and such. Well, let's at least just get through the year and then do our, best of. That's normally the way things have always worked. But
there you go.
Anyway, well, we've hit about that hour mark. But yeah, we all had a good time down there. Like I said, other than a few minor setbacks, but all in all, it was a good time. I want to thank Andrew and Brittany for having everybody down, as always. One thing that did happen down there that was absolutely awesome. Mark was no part of this one at all, even though he was sitting there talking to his buddy for a while. The little place next door to Andrew that does fresh seafood, man, brought over a ton of steamed shrimp. Holy crap, peel and eat them, seasoned. Man, they were just freaking awesome. So everybody got their fill of that. And while we were eating that, I think Mark, went over to Walmart, picked up a bag of chips and a sandwich or some shit. I don't know.
Actually, me and Truckin ordered fast food.
Yeah, well,
what was it? I forgot what I got. Oh, a cheesesteak.
Yeah, that sounds about like what y'all would do. But anyway, it was definitely awesome. So it was a good time. So other than that, yeah, that was great. We all had a good time. And then, like I said, everybody else had to do their thing down there. So we were kind of back and forth. Excuse me, boiled. Good Lord. Y'all folks that hold somebody to a cross if you say the wrong damn word. I'm sorry. Sorry.
They were actually steamed and then boiled and then
they were beaten to death and then we ate them. Okay, how about that? But anyway, other than that, it was a great time down there. So again, you'll probably hear a little bit more from some different mouths tonight on the vape team, but you got to hear it from everybody's point of view. So other than that, we're going to get the hell out of here. Appreciate you tuning back in to our normal time slot. Same time, same place next week again. So with that being said, we're out of here. I'll see y'all again Sunday evening. Mark will see you again tonight. So we out of here. Peace.
Later.